Walk up in the life. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Diamond Duos podcast. My name is Dad25. This is my co-host, as always, Josh 2K.
What's good, everybody?
And today, this is going to be our first guest that we've actually done off of, as Josh calls, the begging segment.
Yeah, the begging segment.
We brought someone on that came very recommended. My boy AW said you're the man. He actually said he was actually invited to your wedding, which was fire as hell. My boy Dcentric. Say what's up to everybody.
What up, fellas? Good to be here. Thank you guys for having me on, man. Yeah, I mean, A-Dub, he didn't even reach out to me. Actually, Josh reached out, and the moment he said A-Dub, I knew I was in. It was a green light for me. Yeah.
Damn, A-Dub's a fake friend. He's like, I'm a DM him right now.
He did not DM me. Oh,
hey,
you put him on
that's
blast.
crazy.
His wife had a celebration that night. You know, I let it slide this time.
He forgot. He forgot.
True that.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know if you've caught any of the pods so far, but we always start with the game called This or That, right?
Okay.
We're going to give you the category, we're going to give you the starting card, and then we're going to give you, this or that. We're going to go down the list. Josh, you want to start us off?
Yep. So your starter card is this LeBron. So this is holiday promos. This LeBron 2K24 that just came out right on Thanksgiving, basically. This LeBron versus 2K23 Diamond Mike Miller. I don't know if you remember those that we had to grind for last year that led up.
I do remember that card. We're going to take the LeBron. That's easy. That's an easy one. You got to go with LeBron.
This one might be a little bit better. Chinese New Year, Yi Jianlian last year.
Versus the LeBron?
Yep.
Yeah, for the time. So, obviously the Opal's better than the Diamond, but we're saying, how good was that card during that time?
That's definitely a tougher one. I'm still going to lean on the LeBron. I think if you look at this LeBron, he's not a Diamond. He's much higher than what the tier shows. So I'm still going to go LeBron, but that's a much better. Yeah, okay. That one you could. So I think some people would actually not go with LeBron on that one.
Man, people love that E.
He was tough. He was tough. Yeah.
All right, Bron versus the freaky Giannis.
Oh wow! I'm gonna go with Giannis. You could play brain dead. Yeah, Giannis is just a game breaking, the player model, the length. Yeah.
So now we got Giannis versus people sleep on this card. It's one of my favorite cards. Opal Bam from last year. The rewards from the New Year's.
That card was cool, but it's Giannis. I'm going Giannis on that easily. And I would have taken LeBron over Bam too.
Okay. Now this is the last one. This is my favorite one from that Christmas promo last year. Pink Diamond Triple J.
Nah, we're going with the freak. We have to. Easy. Yeah, and I think everyone would agree with me on that.
I think so, but all I would say is Triple J was one of those high tier Pink Diamonds though. He was an elite Pink Diamond.
Yeah, that card was fire.
I agree. All
right, now that's
all right. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the season 2 recap. We got a stacked episode today. We got a lot to talk about. All right. So let's start with what's fresh. What do y'all think about this Thanksgiving promo we just had? Thanksgiving, Black Friday. They didn't do shit for Cyber Monday, but as a whole, this whole past little weekend, what do you guys think?
I'll go first. I think it was actually a decent event for the season. I thought all the exchanges that they gave us, the free diamond. I was able to lock in the LeBron on my no money spent off of getting Jaylen Brown for that free grind. So I got the Jaylen Brown for free. I got the 20, I think it's 20 KMT too, where you lock in 30 of the exchange cards or the event cards.
25K.
I got the 25K. So like right now, I'm looking at my screen right now. I got 200,000 MT, and I still got a couple of days before the season drops. So yeah, I think it was a dub. I love the event, and I like the cards that they dropped prior to it too. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
most definitely.
Yeah,
Josh?
I liked it a lot. It was nice. It was new. They finally did something. All right, they gave us something to work with. I actually played a bunch of my team this week, which I haven't been playing my team like that.
Acting out of character.
Yeah, I heard you stay playing Park or Rec over there. You're in those streets.
I play mostly Rec now, but I was like, what? I'm gonna start playing some my team. I did. I bought that. What's his name? Who'd I buy? The fucking Jared Vanderbilt. I bought Jared Vanderbilt for 13K.
Oh, the Evo.
Yeah, the Evo.
Did you Evo him up already?
The Diamond for 50K MT. I did that. I got a bunch of those Thanksgiving pieces. The free Diamond that I got the Jaylen Brown. It was Cool little event. man.
That shows you if it's pulling you away from another mode and bringing you back into my team. That shows you that they did something right.
Like,
you know what I mean? They're pulling you back into the mode.
The only thing is, I cannot stand Clutch Time Online. I got that Anthony Davis. All right, that Clutch Time's all I had left. Every single lineup: James Harden, Paul George, Bron, Giannis, Kareem. Every game, I was like,
it's tough.
If you're not up to date with it, Clutch Time is so toxic, bro. It's so bad.
Yeah.
But
right,
other
so
than that,
I'll say,
fun.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Josh.
You're good.
But I'll say this: I've been such a casual My Team player since the second week of My Team this year. I haven't logged in for any like events, any promos, any agendas, none of that. If I'm gonna play, I'm just hop on for a couple games unlimited and leave it at that. I was on this weekend. I had like 250k VC left over because I bought the 100 pack for a build I was making, and so I got Harden. I was like, okay, now I gotta go grind for Kareem, you know, something light. So I started grinding like crazy. I'm 30k MT away from Kareem to get Braun. I got the free diamond ended up being Embiid, so he's gonna be in the lineup probably until I get Wilt. I've been grinding the Wilt. Your boy's been playing domination.
Oh boy.
Dom is good. Make sure because domination gives you a lot of XP, so you're gonna get that Wilt. Pop the XP, bro. If you pop in those XP tokens on domination, it's a cheat code. You're doing basically almost a level per game. I would say like 3/4, like 75%,
like 70%,
like 70%. Yeah.
So I'm close to Will. I'm about to get Kareem, about to get Bron. I never got D Wade, so I'm grinding Wade. I'm 10 threes away with Kevin Love from getting D Wade. And all this shit happening since Friday because I didn't touch the game Thursday. So all this is since Friday.
On
That's
the
how much
weekend.
I've been playing on the weekend. That's what I've been playing this damn game. And this is what we needed. This is what we wanted for Halloween that they didn't give us. Right? And that's just something that got me interested. And so now all they gotta do is not fuck it up. That's all they gotta do. They gotta not do some dumb shit. And I'm still
they gotta
playing
come with it. They gotta come with it in season 3, man. A lot of people are putting the game down. You know, obviously the no auction house already pushed so many people away. Like they gotta, like the rewards are so bad for season 2. To me, every single mode was a ruby. Like, how you gonna give us a ruby for every mode?
Yeah, so it was all or nothing. Either you're getting SGA or you weren't fucking with it.
That's it, which I ended up doing because otherwise I have no reason to touch the game or stream the game. So you gotta either go for it all or just kind of be in limbo.
That's what's tough.
That's how casual I was. I didn't even get Wilt yet. Like that's how casual I was this season. But I'm like 32. I just plan on grinding like crazy tomorrow and Thursday. And then I'll get Wilt. Then I'll have Kareem, and my team's looking kind of OP.
Yeah, I've been telling people you don't have to dedicate like all your time into the game if you just kind of pick and choose when you do grind. Like you said right there, you kind of been going casually. You're building a pretty OP team. People didn't believe me. I put out a tweet the other day. It got so much attention. It was just mostly negative attention because people wouldn't believe like a no money spent player could build this roster. And it's just like it's
and
not
no
true.
money spent, like not even including the gauntlet players. You can have like if you're hardcore no money spent, you get SGA at the point. You could get a Dwayne Wade at the 2 or a bench point guard. I got Scotty for free because those the spotlight challenges, the packs are juiced. Packs are juiced. Every time I do them, I get a ruby or amethyst. I got Ruby Iggy for free. I got the Embiid for free out of the diamond pack. You got Wilt for free. You got Brandon Roy for free last season.
Yeah, and they lowered prices too on the diamonds. That which they're doing because obviously pink diamonds are coming. Right, pink diamonds are coming up, but it doesn't change the fact that you can still build a really solid team for way less now. So yeah,
like I said, I grinded for the most part. Grinded for Kareem. I think I had 75k MT before this weekend, and for the most part, I grinded my way all the way to Kareem in a weekend. I need 30k MT. And I didn't believe y'all. Everybody was saying, "Oh, play the game. You're gonna get your MT stat." I didn't believe y'all. I really didn't.
It stacks.
It really does. It stacks pretty quick. Jazz posted a tweet. I'm pretty sure both of y'all saw it, and everybody disagrees with him on this. But he tweeted, "Which one changed the pace of the game for the worse? Opal Yao last year, or the 64 Hoff match pack they dropped for the Black Friday?"
I got it. Okay. What do you guys think? I'll let you guys go first on that.
Josh, go ahead.
I'm torn on it because If somebody dropped a bag and they're just running around with a bunch of dark matters in disguise, then, I mean, yeah, but Yao, I didn't even want to play the game last year after Yao came out. Like, it's tough because that's the reason I got banned. Everybody got banned because of Yao.
Exactly. That's the point I was gonna make. Yao is what Yao is. If you look at Yao Ming from last year, is what got us all the way to this point. No auction house. Mm-hmm. I mean, there would be times where you would search for the Yao. There'd be one, maybe two in the entire auction house. It was that rare, and he cost what, 3 mil, 4 mil,
Yep.
whatever. It was insane. So I would definitely say Yao was what. Just because of what I like the ripple effect that it had after he dropped, I would say, because I think with the badges, yes, you can technically build dark matters, but they're still gonna drop cards that are gonna have better annies. Mm-hmm. You know, they're gonna drop these pink diamonds, which we're gonna feel. Which, I mean, honestly, here's the thing with the badges. If you were smart, you didn't apply them. You hold them. You didn't apply them to these. That was
going to be my point. Yep.
Right. That if you were smart, that's what you did, and right now you're sitting on those badges and you're ready to put it on to whoever that meta player is. That would be tough.
Yeah, because I would say my answer is to be determined.
It's too early to really tell.
No, at this moment, I'm not scared of a diamond LeBron that's souped up, because if you don't got the skill to use them, it doesn't matter. I think my Amethyst Scotty defensively matches up to LeBron decent. LeBron's not gonna go drop 50 on me every game unless the guy's good. Unless the guy's good.
Or
unless the guy's good. If the guy's good, if the guy's good, you're gonna get 50 dropped on your head. Right?
Whereas last year with Yao, it was like the only match at the time that he came out was like Ami Taco Fall. Mm-hmm. And even for like the first 2 days, they dropped a hot fix. For like the first 2 days, Yao was even drop stepping Ami Taco. What, baby? What, baby? You want to say hi real quick? Say hi.
Hi.
Now go back with mommy. But so, yeah, there was like the first 2 days when Ami Taco was still getting drop stepped by Yao.
Yeah. Yao was different. That was a different breed. That card changed
Yao,
the game.
if you didn't have Taco on the floor, Yao was gonna change the game on the boards. He was what they call training wheels on offense. Mm-hmm. Whereas the Diamond LeBron ain't that. You still got to be halfway decent at the game.
You gotta take into account what the game was like. Like last year was a mash meta. Mash. Yao dropped. Yeah. There's no stopping it. There's literally, unless you have Yao yourself, which was the problem. You really couldn't get your hands on him.
Still gonna get 30.
The first 2 days, Yao was drop stepping Yao. Before they're like, well, this is getting out of hand. Like, Yao should be able to drop step other players. You're not spending $3 million MT on.
You got to choose because the size, you can't teach size. Like, your souped up Giannis is going to do the same thing this Giannis is. He's going to run and dunk. Yao, he's 6 inches taller at almost every center that's in the game.
He just breaks the game. He just breaks the game. He really does.
But the reason I say to be determined is because, like you said, if people are holding on to these hobs,
right?
If they drop a Yao
Wimby,
or a Taco, a Wimby, or anybody remotely OP, or like a Tim Thomas type card, and people are stacking up those Hall of Fame badges, that's when it's gonna become an issue. You're
gonna be looking at a dark matter in a pink diamond wrapper, 100%.
Yeah, that's what they're calling LeBron. Nah, wait till
it's somebody else.
Yeah,
I agree.
Because LeBron's always been like, I love LeBron. I'm a Laker fan, but LeBron's always been like a okay card in my team. He's never been that guy that's gonna. He's not Giannis. He's not Yao. He's a guy.
It depends. I think he has his years where, like, when they put him at the 1, he could be that dominant.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He could be that dominant guy. But yeah, I think he's always kind of, in the middle of the pack, kind of just a card that you could obviously run.
Just like Jordan, a card that's gonna be good. You like him.
Agreed.
But at his natural position, he's not really him like that.
Yeah. I feel like Jordan and LeBron cards are usually more defensive specialists, which is crazy to say. But those
because they give LeBron the big frame. He gets defensive they both get defensive animations that the other cards don't get.
But I'm telling you, this Diamond LeBron's tough, guys. Like, he just goes in there head down. Either he's drawing a foul or he's going through the defense. He's tough. I get 30 with him with my eyes closed, and that's against a good player. He's that good.
So I needed him when I was trying to get that deluxe pack to get 6 free throws. And that's what I needed. Because Kyrie was not. That's how bad I want this LeBron. I was out there trying to draw 6 free throws.
That's for the was that the challenge, right? There was a challenge. Yeah, I remember. That was annoying.
I did that shit with Paul George. That Paul George is tough.
Nah, Kyrie was so damn elusive. Like, I'm like, dog, like get rid of that slithery finisher. Fucking get hit at the rim. He was dipping and dodging folks. All right, but continuing with the Thanksgiving thing, did you guys fuck with the Black Friday? Did you guys buy anything in there or no?
Hell nah. I haven't spent money. I ain't gonna lie. It's been weeks. I think over a month now. I haven't put no money into the game. No money. I don't even know if I'm gonna buy the season pass right now. I think I'm completely letting go on like my main account, and I'm fully going no money spent.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
Until they announce something crazy tomorrow and then get us all.
Nah,
I know. They gotta do some crazy shit and just be like, all right.
Change everything. That ain't
I
change
know.
in 24 hours possibly.
Yep.
Because I never say I'm gonna get the pass, and I always do.
I tweeted at Josh when I started playing on Friday, maybe Saturday, and I was like, "Hey, Josh." Well, no, I think you just replied to my tweet.
I think I just replied.
I said, "This is how much VC I got. Should I do A? Get Michael Beasley plus whatever, or B, pull some of these hollow packs." Josh said A.
Yeah,
I said
guarantee, man.
I hear you.
The guarantee.
I said I hear you.
But you gambled.
But fuck all that.
You did it. You gambled. You never told me how that went.
You know what it is though.
I pulled hollow Michael Beasley.
It makes the game more fun. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, this year pack openings.
Dead.
It's done.
Non-existent. Yeah.
It's non-existent. There's no reason. There's like no reason to. But honestly, it takes away from the experience, man. I really do miss it.
I do too.
And I think the viewers too. I think
you and Mojo always every Friday.
The viewers, like, it's not the same. Every Friday or Tuesday, you're looking forward to that experience. Mm-hmm. Oh, pack opening at 11 a.m. Or you know what? It just that's not there no more.
It's tough.
And even as like a
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Even as like a smaller streamer, like I pull like 5 to 10 views in my streams. Even for me, like there was days I call out of work on Friday, and just because those views were so juiced on pack opening days.
Yeah, the interest is there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That Yao Ming stream when I pulled like 2 million MT in packs, that shit was lit. Even though I didn't pull Yao Ming.
Yeah.
I've been addicted to ripping packs because I don't play my team enough to really stack MT like that. So anytime I have enough for a base box, I rip a base box.
You rip it.
I rip it because if I'm not playing it hardcore enough to where I'm really gonna stack the MT, like I'm never gonna be able to. I won't say never, but with my spinning habits, I'll never be able to get this LeBron without pulling LeBron.
Yeah, I know what you're like. You see a little bit of that MT in the top right corner, and you're ready to blow it.
Yeah, you'd be like, I almost got 40K to pull that base bundle.
Yep,
you gotta have a lot of self control.
Well, if I played this more, I would, because like last year I played nothing but my team. I never really even touched rec, so I would stack my MT. But now the only time I ever really up until this past weekend, the only time I got on my team was to do my exhibitions. I do my exhibitions every day to see if I get anything.
Every day. Got to do it every day.
But
that's free
other
MT.
than that, I didn't do anything with my team. So I was ripping packs. I pulled the Diamond Paul George whenever he came out. So that was a W, but I didn't pull shit out of these
that's
base
the problem
packs
with the
dry.
packs. Yeah, they're tough. Their packs are tough. Yeah.
But back to your original question.
They juiced them for like the first week. And then after that, they're like, nah, that's it.
Yeah, they're dead now. But the Black Friday deals, I was doing the packs because they were like refreshing them every hour. You get a deluxe pack for 10K, and I'd say I ripped 6. 5 of them I got ruby or higher. So I got what I paid and then some on the return from selling them. So I can't complain about the deluxe packs that they were putting out.
Were they VC only?
No, they were MT.
No, they were
VC.
both.
Oh, MT? Okay. Yeah, I didn't even look, honestly, because I had every card I wanted anyways.
Yeah,
but
so I think there were 10K MT. So
I think it was only limited to 1.
It was 3. Was it? 3 per hour. Okay. I did the Majestic, and then I did the Freaky.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I was like, I'm hoping for Bron or Giannis. I got to get the special insert.
I only pulled the Majestic. I pulled that one just because, like I said, I was trying to get that Bron done. I think I actually pulled the Cade out of those 3, actually. So my
Cade is
luck,
real solid. Cade is solid.
My luck was good this weekend. It really was. Cade's my backup point guard right now.
Yeah.
Until I get D Wade. But then, did you guys see DBG going in on this this Jeremy Lin sale? He was bringing out the laws. He
Man,
said
to
it's
be honest,
it's illegal.
I think not just him. I just think most people blew it out of proportion. But at the same time, you got to look at it. It's the first time where you need to put money into the game to. I mean, unless you play My Career or not. You can't. There's no auction house. He's not available via MT. You gotta literally. It's gotta be with VC. So like he does have a point. Like 100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think it'd be a little bit worse.
Too.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be a little bit worse if it was like a great card.
Right.
Like,
Because I
you're
think
only gonna-
Lynn is like right here. You know, it could
Yeah.
have been one of the dudes that are up here. Then I would have
You're
had a problem with it.
You're only gonna pay that 35K VC if you're like a Knicks fan. Like,
You gotta understand though. 2K likes to set a precedent. So that might be the first step. Until later on, they do it with
They're gonna do it with
somebody we actually
But-
want. You
but-
imagine they drop a Kobe on there and he's VC only.
But-
I'm gonna be sick.
they did the same thing with Paul George last year. So
Did
this isn't.
I think
a
Paul
precedent.
George was Thanksgiving last year, the first opal in the game.
Yeah, so this wasn't the first to do it. Paul George, if he might have been the first opal, but if he
was.
wasn't, the first time he was available was a $50 only special.
Yeah,
or
but
$50
then we had
or
an
the
auction
equivalent
house,
in
though.
VC.
But then we had an auction house though.
Oh
So
yeah, that's
So
valid.
you could get
yeah.
him with MT. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't have any interest in getting Jeremy Lin. I didn't even look at his stats.
Yeah, I guess
So
I
it
wasn't
didn't-
mad enough because I didn't care.
right.
Yeah.
But if you look at the concept of what they
Yeah,
did
the
though.
bigger
fucked up.
picture. Yeah,
Right.
I feel you.
It's kind of fucked
Yeah,
up.
so I understand the complaining. It was Jeremy Lin. It didn't bother me.
That boy Killer Josh was punching a hole in his wall.
Yeah.
And what they doing to him?
I ripped one of those 35K any diamond unsellable. I got fucking Maxi, bro. I was about to
Oh
throw.
hell no!
I almost punched my
No,
mom, bro.
that's sick.
I
Not
got
the Tyrese.
I got Jaylen Brown out of the free diamond from the Thanksgiving promo. I was like, bet, let me do this. Hopefully I get, something
Which is
good.
wild that Tyrese Maxey is the only moments card we've gotten the entire season.
I
Think
know.
about that.
Oh,
That makes
And
no
there's been some
sense.
gems. Like, what's his name? Like, the homeboy from the other day, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson or
Easy.
DeAndre
Last
Jordan.
night he had 35 and like 13, and he beats his former team. No Joker, no Jamal Murray, no Aaron Gordon. What are we
It'd be
doing?
Easy. Like, I get like a not wanting to drop, moments Giannis or a moments Bron or a moment.
That makes sense. We have those already.
But it'd be easy to get like a Amy Reggie Jackson.
Or even a diamond to keep up
Even
with
a
the
diamond,
page.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
diamond would be fair because they're not going to make another Reggie Jackson all year. So
And
that'd
people
be fair.
and people are not gonna really care about a Reggie Jackson. Let's be honest, the name doesn't sell. But introduce him as a moments player, you might build some hype around it.
And that's what I was saying about Maxi too on the last pod. With Maxi would have been the perfect time to set that precedent because he's a great player in real life. I love him as a player in real life. 2K card, not so much.
Not so much.
I tried
For
him
them
out.
to give us that for free, it would not have cost them shit. I'm sure they made like this is being like crazy. I'm probably being out of pocket right now. They probably made like $500 on that Maxi card. Like they probably didn't make shit.
Yeah, they didn't make shit on that. But again, I remember when he dropped, people were saying that he should have been free or whatnot. Honestly, I don't even care if they're gonna put him in the packs. Like every time, but give us the moments cards. I'll spend some MT or some VC to rip some moments players, but just be consistent with it. I don't want once a month we're gonna get one moments player. That's no good to me. That's it's not fun.
That's pretty bad. I tried out that
Yeah.
Maxi because I was like, I got him. He's unsellable. He's terrible, bro.
He's not good.
He's
Trae Young?
He's worse than that Trae Young last year.
Whoa.
man.
Well, people were telling me that Amethyst Trae Young was good. Everyone
that
was telling me.
too.
I
Everyone was telling me,
haven't
oh, he's fun, he's good. I'm like, wait.
Well, I think
don't know.
Amy Trae Young from this year is what we wanted the rewards Trae Young to be last
The
year.
level 40 last year.
The level 40.
I haven't used
because
this Trae Young. I got him, but I've
So
heard
I was
good
optimistic.
things.
I was optimistic to get the level 40 last year. Like on this that concept, he'll be fun to use offline, maybe troll and triple threat. He's a park card. He's got park sigs. It's gonna be a fun card to use. But this year, he's actually decent.
I love
He's
Trae
mad
Young cards in
decent.
2K22 when they had that glitch Trae Young that could actually play some defense. Card was amazing, but in 2K,
That was a diamond one, right? That was a diamond Trae Young.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I
He
remember
was
that.
a glitch card. I miss glitch cards, honestly. They should bring glitch cards.
Glitch cards are
I
fun.
think they'll bring them back.
I like the way they did it last year, though. Because last year, the glitch cards were like a fun concept, but it wasn't like overpowered. Like, we got a Gary Payton that, what was it? That could shoot the ball very well. Oh, the dunk. He could dunk. Maybe dunk it. We had the, who else did we have? Shit, for the glitch. We had a bunch of players that were good.
I always think about the Dikembe Mutombo that one year, the Diamond Mutombo that could shoot.
That card was insane.
That Mutombo was tough. He was tough. I don't remember the year, but yeah, it was just everybody knows what I'm talking about.
With as much money this year, they're gonna drop the Yao Ming that could dribble. That's gonna be the first glitch set.
And I'll be right at the rec center.
I don't know. That'll be. We not ready for that.
Nah, please, not yet. Please give us some time, man.
The thing is, somebody's coming. Either Yao or Wemby. One of the big guys is coming this season as a pink diamond. I feel like
we're gonna see somebody crazy.
Because you got to think, we already got a Kareem, we got a Wilt, and they're both diamonds. So I think season 3 is gonna go on to like. Well,
D-Rob's coming
the whole month of December.
In the next, like, 2
D-Rob
weeks.
is coming. D-Rob got to be coming. Yeah, so I do think we get one of those big meta cards this season at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you think of all the big diamonds. I mean, you got Shaq. You got. I mean, he's not always good in 2K, but you got Tim Duncan, Wilt, Kareem.
Tim is not good, but I mean, cards that are actually good.
Yeah.
Shaq was crazy when he dropped. We got Kareem. We got Wilt. Those are big names, and they're all decent cards. The pink diamond big is coming. Yeah.
So I'm debating, do I want to go in on this or do we want to wait till we get to season 3? Because I was going to talk about season 3 later, but I got like something I want to get off. All right, so,
do it for the culture. Yeah, hell yeah, do it.
So Kobe's coming Christmas. I know that.
You think he's coming for Christmas? Damn, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
But my question is, are they going to do it? Is he going to be the last of the great diamonds that they haven't sold yet? Or is he going to be one of the first pink diamonds that's in packs?
It's look, I'm just gonna say this right now. If we start the season, it's gotta be with pink diamonds front of jump. Because here's what's gonna happen. You cannot give us a level 40 that's a diamond. Which we're gonna find out. We're talking about something that we're gonna find out tomorrow, right? But it's gotta be a pink diamond. It has to be. The pace is cool, they've maintained it, but throw it out the window at this point.
Yeah, tomorrow, level 40 and the game mode reward, those are going to be pink diamonds.
Pink diamonds. But remember, here's what happens with that. They're going to be available day one. Day one. Because you could buy level 40 from the jump. And there's people, I saw it this season. 2 days into the season, SGA already on some people's rosters. People do know life the modes, which is wild to me. That's crazy.
Why I don't like the fact you could buy level 40 because it's going to hold us back in one or the other way.
That's that money play right there.
No, I mean, it's going to be one or two
genius.
things.
I can't lie.
It's genius, bro.
I hate
them for it. Hesitant. One, they're going to be hesitant to make it a pink diamond because they know that people are going to buy it day one. Or two, they're going to make it a pink diamond and it forces their hands to make pink diamonds moving forward, because if they do a diamond for level 40, people are gonna riot.
I think look, so that's exactly my point. I think it's gonna be a level 40 pink diamond, and we're gonna see pink diamonds in the player market from the jump. They might not be the craziest cards right away,
but they're gonna be there.
They have to. They can't continue to just go at this pace where, okay, we're gonna keep spamming diamonds. We have a lot of diamonds already.
I think what they'll do is they're gonna do pink diamond for the season reward and the level 40, and I don't think we get a pink diamond till Christmas.
Well,
I think we could they're gonna introduce pink diamonds on Christmas, and it'll be Kobe, and it'll probably be.
They could do that. You know what? I could rock with that. If they do go that route, that wouldn't even bother me, because then you're still getting the 2 pink diamonds. One that you could get day one, the other one you could grind for however long it takes you, and then space out those diamonds a little bit more. And then like you guys said,
because there's still a few big name diamonds we haven't got. And to your credit, you said we're gonna get a pink diamond, big. They might drop us like a diamond Wemby just to get our feet wet as like the last big diamond.
And he would be so good too. It don't even matter.
Do you think they give him
diamond
eligibility?
A diamond Wemby, not power forward eligibility.
Nah, hell no.
Hey, you don't know what 2K, man.
But a diamond Wemby will still, as a diamond, play till the end of season 4 probably.
Yeah, just off of unless they make him a slug.
They're gonna
that
make
would
him.
be the-
They're gonna make him Chet. Like he's gonna be really good.
Because
But
Chet is so good. To me, Chet is like.
But if they don't give him like power forward secondary, man, you ain't stopping nobody. I mean, you got the hype. But you're
Just
getting
think
drop
about
steps
this.
every play.
You could run both of the rookies together. You could run Chet at the 4 and Wemby at the 5. You don't even gotta. You know what I mean?
A lot of length, but you're getting drop steps
That's-
every time down the court.
Not when you drop those 64 off badges on them.
Hey,
Man, I don't.
That'd be
Even
tough.
with the badges, I think because they'll probably make Wemby 60 strength or 70 strength. He's getting drop stepped every
Yeah.
play for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so let's wrap up season 2. So last thing I want to touch on for Thanksgiving, one thing I was waiting for on Cyber Monday, I thought was going to come, but it didn't. I thought they were going to drop some pretty big sales in the player market. Josh brought it up to me, and once he brought it up to me, I was like, they didn't do shit for Cyber Monday, and that would have been the perfect time to do it. And even because Cyber Monday is notorious for being like Black Friday Junior, the sales aren't as big, but it's just easier to do online. So it
Right.
could have been like a 5%, discount on cards.
And not even. I mean, they dropped what they gave us super packs, which is essentially that's what they wanted to put out. They gave us super packs, but they. I mean, I saw the odds on them shits. Trash. Them shits are trash.
I'm mad they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't give a discount on any cards unless you bought the whole set. You only got a discount on player market cards if you bought the whole set.
But
Why-
that was
every card
clutch
should've
for
gave-
me.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
that
it's
was
clutch for you,
but you can only buy the whole set with VC. So it's kind of.
I wish you could buy the
slap
whole
in the
set
face.
with MC.
Right,
Oh,
which
that'd be fire.
again, that's a money play because you should be able to do the same thing with the MT. Since there's no auction house, give us the option to use the different currency. But now it goes back to them making money, VC only.
Are you guys surprised
Yep.
they didn't do a VC sale? I'm kind of surprised. I thought they'd do a VC sale for like.
Man, we haven't seen VC sales in forever.
And I was honestly waiting for one because the game's already on sale. And my best friend's been telling me, because we used to play Park back in the day heavy. And he's been telling me like this year I make my return when the game goes on sale, and then I'm gonna buy some VC. So I was waiting. I was like, the game's on sale. He's like, but I don't want to spend the money on VC.
VC's
I was ready to
bro.
tell him. Like, hey, we got the sale coming up. Let's get it.
I just
But
made
the
a
sale never
building.
came.
That
Yeah, they don't
VC
do it.
That VC is expensive.
They make way more money on VC than they do with the actual game sales. It's just what it is.
yeah.
They probably quadruple the amount that they make off of
Easily.
the actual game sales.
And
Why
if
do
they
we
were to
still
drop
have
a
MC?
sale, honestly,
Why do we still
I
have
think-
MT?
Well,
There's no auction house.
I got your answer. We still got MT because they don't want to make VC grindable through my team. That's why.
Yeah.
I guess, but
That's the answer.
They're not giving us the way that we're earning 5,000 MT per unlimited game now. They're not giving us 5,000 VC.
Yeah. So for
every game
VC,
played.
the only way you get
Still.
the VC discount, because VC is worth more than MT. The only way you get that discount is by buying it or going the career and fucking slaving.
yeah,
the
that's
only
what
way
I
you
just
get
don't
that
understand,
discount.
though. Like, I understood it when we had an auction house. You're worried about third-party sellers and stuff. You control everything now. So why do we need
Yep.
two currencies? Every
I
other
agree.
game has one currency.
I talked about this at the start of the year, and I think that if they ultimately stick to this route in which we're not going to have an auction house, at some point they're going to look into the fact that it makes no sense to have two currencies in this mode. Like, they'll just do VC only if they really feel like, okay, we're going to stick to this recipe. We're not going to give the players what they want, which is the auction house. I think if you ask the player base, everyone will tell you, yeah, they want the auction house. Which, by the way, this is way more affordable the way that it is now.
I love
but
it.
it's just not as fun. It's just not as fun. It's the truth. And the pack openings don't mean shit anymore.
And I just don't like that they have control over everything. Like, like DBG, I watch a gang of DBG. The nigga gets on my nerves, but he spits facts though. He does spit facts.
As the no money spent from a no money spent point of view, from a quote unquote, just because for lack of a better word, cheap point of view, most of his points when it comes to that, they're valid.
Are valid, super
Yeah.
valid.
Yeah.
I bitched on the last pogs. I watched his 30-minute video he dropped, where he said in the last 3 pack drops, we got no cards that were lower than rubies. And rubies with MT are, what are they like?
At least 40K.
What was it? Like 40K?
Yeah, it's around that price because I know right now that they're changing the prices or whatnot. But yeah, it's around that. Yeah.
And I think anything below a ruby, the cards are hot garbage this year, in my opinion.
Yeah, sapphires go for like 5K or some shit.
But those cards are trash.
Yeah, they're
like
trash,
last
they're trash.
year.
Unless
last
you're playing
year-
salary cap. Unless you're playing salary cap.
Oh yeah. Last year you could get like very valid cards for 5 to 10K.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Last year you could get some legit diamonds and
Like
pink
from
diamonds and
from
shit.
day one, you could get some valid cards
So
for like 5
so
10K.
that goes back to the amount of MT that was being purchased or whatnot. Cards were so available that they were affordable. But then once we got those rare cards, it became an issue because everyone had so much MT. So it was like two extremes. Either the cards were available to the masses for a low price, or this big name like a Yao drops, and now it's a bidding war. Who's got the 3 mil? Who's got the 4 mil MT?
And I think
Yeah.
this year, the cards, as far as like diamond to amethyst to ruby, this gap between skill level of those cards is a lot smaller, believe it or not. Like you can run out with rubies and amies, and you're not gonna notice that much of a difference. Obviously, you want the diamonds, but like I said, if you build a good budget squad, like I like my Amy Scotty, I like my Ruby Desmond Bain, I like my Ruby Iggy, I love my Amy Joe Dubars at the 2, even though he's kind of small. The Diamond Kyrie, my backup, I love fucking Amy J Will. People hate me for that, but I love that Amy J
The
Will.
J Will. I never used the J Will. I have
That's
him
still
too. I think
crazy.
I have him. I never used him.
He's worse than traffic cone on defense, but the boy gets buckets.
That's like Harden for me right now. Harden is so bad defensively, but he's so nice on the offensive end. The jumper, the dribble sigs, I love it. Yeah.
Jason Williams, as far as dribbling goes, I'm not a dribble head by no means, but I think he has like those fluid park dribble style. Like you could dribble with him, man.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I thought,
Alright, so-
with the Ruby Giannis, I might be all right going against the Diamond Giannis. There's a
Nah.
fucking man,
Hell nah.
the gap
nah.
is insane, man.
The attributes are way too much. The badges, the just everything
I
changes.
tried.
Yeah.
I tried.
It's too much.
so
And you
tough.
gotta. It's not like you're going from like from an amethyst to a diamond, and there's somewhat. Nah, it's like it's a big
It's
gap of
a
badges and
massive
attributes.
gap.
Yeah.
Massive gap.
All right, so this is gonna be a yes or no because we're gonna go more in depth to this later. Are we optimistic going into season 3 with the game mode, Josh?
I think so. I think
Hey,
I think
well,
that-
yes or no, Josh?
yes. I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic.
All
Do
right.
I not give any more, or are we leaving it? At
No,
that?
we're gonna get it. We're gonna talk season 3 a little bit more
Okay,
later. I just
alright,
wanted
yeah,
a quick,
yeah.
you know,
I'm
a
optimistic,
quick
yeah,
wrap up season 2.
Yeah, I'm optimistic.
All right, D.
It's a yes for me. Yes.
All right, cool. So wrapping up season 2, let's do our awards real quick. Starting with MVP. D, who is your MVP for season 2?
Oh man, absolutely the Giannis. The Giannis is the MVP of the entire season. I'm gonna throw LeBron. I'm gonna do three. Just let's do
Okay.
3. I'm gonna do Giannis. I'm gonna do LeBron, and then I'm gonna throw this one in there just because I love the card, and I'm sad that I had to get rid of him to be able to get the LeBron. Lonzo. Lonzo is disgusting. I love the Lonzo card. Lonzo is my number 3.
All right, Josh, go ahead.
All right, now let me preface this by saying I did not play a whole lot of my team, so
I'm
this
in the
might
same
not
boat.
this might not be a popular answer, but my MVP is Paul George. I love that card. That card
Oh,
goes
PG's
insane.
disgusting.
That card's
PG's
insane.
disgusting.
At the number 2, I love that Amethyst Donovan Mitchell. I love Donovan Mitchell cards, especially
From the pass, yeah, from the pass.
because I've been learning how to use the dunk stick more because I made a
Oh,
LeBron
yeah.
build in the rec. So I've been working on using the dunk stick, and he gets some of the craziest dunk animations. It's insane. And then I got to go Will. He's just
Will's good. Will, and the fact that everyone could get Will.
Yeah.
Like if you just play the game, or you don't, and I love that. Which this is basic, but I love that you don't have to play my team, and you could come into my team, and maybe you just been playing Park or whatnot,
And you got that card.
and you got that card. That's fire. That's fire. Yeah.
All right, you got one more, Josh, or did you stick
No,
at the 2? Because
I-
I only
I-
got one.
He did
oh,
3.
did
He
you?
did 3.
Yeah, I did 3.
Yeah, he
All right,
did
so
3.
I only got one, and my answer for this one is gonna be the same for my 6th man of the year. That's the second category. So I got the same answer for both. It's gonna be the Amy Donovan Mitchell. So he was so good from day one. When I played my team day one, he was so good. He was such a beast on the offense. I told myself, let me have him come off the bench because I got Kyrie starting at the point. You know, I got some firepower on the offense. He's gonna be my electricity off the bench. So that's my 6th man of the year.
Okay.
Yeah, the Donovan card was real solid. I didn't fall in love with it like you guys did. I guess just because I play it way more.
Yeah,
and
you play
in Unlimited, the Donovan Mitchell really doesn't stand out like some of these other cards. But for sure, like when he dropped, everyone knew it. He's probably better than the Kyrie, and at that point, he was one of the top point guards for sure. Yeah.
All right, so Josh, 6th man of the year.
Now it's gonna sound dumb because he's a season 1 card, but I got him from I think it was one of the agendas. It's unsellable. I've been obsessed with this Ruby Jason kid, bro. This
I'm not
Ruby
mad at
Jason
you.
kid D's
No.
the fuck up, bro.
He's really. That's what I was gonna say. He's really good defensively. Really good.
Like,
defensively.
he doesn't offer you much on offense, but he D's the fuck up. And I was playing Harden every single fucking game. And Donovan Mitchell doesn't stand a chance against Harden. And my backup PG's Kyrie. He doesn't stand a chance against Harden. So I had Jason Kidd as like my 3rd string point guard, and he would play more than Kyrie.
Because he could get you stops.
Yeah, I needed somebody
Yeah.
to come in and get me stops, and that's what he was. I loved that card.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, D, let me hear your 6th man of the year.
It's the easiest question I've gotten all night. Anthony Davis, the Amethyst AD. It is the best. He actually plays better than Wilt for me. He plays better than Kareem because I am so consistent with the jumper. I love the AD jumper. If they, which we had talked about that on stream. If they give him a dynamic duo at some point with the Diamond Braun and turn him Diamond, AD's gonna run the whole season 3 for me still.
I'll get
That's
Braun.
how much I
Yeah,
love
I
that
believe
card.
it.
I'll have Brown.
I
But
love
that's
the
what
AD.
the
one.
thing about Braun is there's so many options for dynamic duos.
Oh yeah.
You got Bosch, you got D Wade, you got AD, you
got
got
Kyrie.
Kyrie. Like, so
they could pick anyone. It would just be nice because it is a Lakers. I will actually wait.
It's
It
a
doesn't-
Pelicans
yeah,
AD.
it's a Pelicans AD. But I asked my stream about this, and there's no limitations. They let you duo whoever. Like,
or even Amy K Love. You could do a
K
duo.
Love. If they gave him, he's so slow. But if they boosted his speed, he got a great jumper. I love the K Love as a pop guy. Yeah.
I love the AD pick
Alright.
because I was so excited to get that card. I grinded my
And
ass
then they
off.
made him free. You could get him in multiple modes at
Yeah.
some point this season. They
Yeah.
had him in unlimited and stuff. So yeah,
I got
AD
him
is a
for free
card
over the
that
weekend, and yep.
right. So, yeah.
All right, so I'll kick us off with Defensive Player of the Year. This is gonna sound like a dumb pick, but it's for me. It's still Joe Dumars. Personally, I tried some other roomies, some other Ammies, not too many diamonds, but Joe Dumars for me just get some animations where like he gets those bump animations, like not the ones like the bump steals, but like you stand them up, stop their dribble. He gets a lot of steals when I'm not playing on him because you gotta play the backdoor cuts. So when he's guarding ball, he just D's the fuck up for me. So he's season 1 card, but for this season of gameplay, he was my defensive player of the year.
Okay.
All right, I'll go next. I'm going with that NBA is back, Amethyst, Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. I love his cards all the time. He always D's up. Always D's up. And, I have budget bigs. Like, I just got AD, but my bigs up until this point was Wilt, and then Jaren Jackson Jr. was my backup 5. So, I love that card, man. And
The Jaren Jackson, yeah, he's always solid, and he's a stretch too. So I love
He's
that.
got
He
an
gives you that on
ugly ass
offense.
jumper though.
Jumper's ugly,
Jumper's
but,
ugly.
he
But he
stretches
hits
the
it, though.
floor a little bit.
But he hits it though.
Yeah.
He's
he
that
gotta
dude
be
at the
wide
rec
open,
when
but
everybody's
he'll hit
looking
it.
at him like, let him shoot, but then this
Yeah.
shit goes in.
Yeah.
I got two for defensive player because I'll give you 2 different positions. At the 1 right now is Lonzo. Lonzo, I don't know if you guys know what like clicking on and off. If you have
Yeah.
him on ball, you click on and click off. He always swipes down. Oh, it's like a tendency thing with the card. Steal every single time. And then at the 5, it's either Giannis if you're running them at the 5 or Wilt. I think Wilt because of the player model and the speed. He's just, Wilt is a monster. He's not getting scored on the interior too. He's changing shots by just standing still, hands up. So I love Wilt at the 5 or Giannis, and then at the 1, I'm gonna go Lonzo. I love the Lonzo.
So last one, Josh, you can start us off with this one. This is gonna be the vet. What do you call it? The Veteran of the Year award.
Yeah.
Whatever card you used the most that ran for you from season 1.
Okay, I'm going with Amethyst Scotty. He still runs for me.
Ooh, yeah,
still
Scotty's
runs for me.
tough. Yeah, I recently got rid of my Scotty because obviously the small
Yeah.
forward position got so many new cards or whatnot. So I'm gonna stick with the AD just because AD's still running for me. Yeah, AD to me has been. I love that card.
All right, for me, I'm gonna go Ruby Desmond Bane, just because as much as I want to like Iggy more than him, as much as I want to have Scotty is my starts. But Desmond Bane off the bench, something about his jump shot. I even tried using it in Rec and Park. It's not
smooth.
the same. It's not
It's
the
smooth,
same.
though.
But in my team,
In
that
my team.
shit's dropping.
Yep.
Like I don't know what it is. I do not miss with Desmond Bane open at all.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
All right, so those are the season 2 rewards. Now we're gonna go into a game. We're gonna do a secret draft. All right, so anybody who's watching this, if you don't want to know what the category is, close your eyes. But essentially, me and Josh know the category, and we're gonna do a snake draft where we're gonna draft players. I'll go, Josh goes, Dcentric's gonna go, and as we go, he's gonna see if he can guess the category. So if you don't want to know the category, close your eyes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so secret draft. For me, I'm gonna start with center.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Ben Wallace
Okay.
at center.
You know what? I will go center as well. I'm gonna go Wes Unseld.
Are we just picking? Is this my team
You-
based or is
It can be my team based, or it could be real
Or
life based.
NBA, real yeah.
You could go my team.
Okay, so
based.
we're doing centers. I'll do like an all time. I guess I'll do my own thing because you guys have your own thing going here. I'm gonna go Shaq.
Okay.
All right, for sure. So I guess snake draft would be kind of fucked up since he doesn't know the category
gonna-
yet. So we'll just go in a rotation.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll go again. At my 2, I'm gonna go Allen Iverson. At my 2.
You know, I'm gonna go with my 1. I'm going Muggsy Bogues.
What in the world, Muggsy? Oh no, I'm not gonna figure this one out. I don't know what you guys are on about. Well, I guess I'll just build an all time lineup. I got Kobe at the 2 for me.
Okay.
I got Kobe at the 2.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go. It's a tough one. I'm gonna go with my 4. At my 4, I'm gonna go Dennis Rodman.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a shooting guard, and I'm going Donovan Mitchell.
That was my backup. Before I thought about AI, I was gonna go Donovan Mitchell.
Small forward. I got Braun.
Okay.
All right.
What are you guys building? I don't know where this is headed.
All right. So my small forward. Oh, it's a tough one. Because everybody I'm thinking about small forward is like more of a 2 guard. Small forward. I need a second. I don't want to go point guard yet. Small forward. Fuck it, I'll go point guard, I guess. Give me Isaiah Thomas. Celtics Isaiah Thomas.
All right.
Celtics IT.
No, not Bad Boys IT.
So you got a super small point, and he's got a super small point guard.
All right. I'm going with power forward. I'm going PJ Tucker.
Oh, there we go. Fire pick.
I figured out the theme already. Y'all picking short players, man. Point guard, I'm going Steph Curry.
All right, so all I need is a small forward, and I can't think of one for the life of me. I'm gonna just name a shooting guard, I guess. Give me Ray Allen. I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna go Elgin Baylor at the small forward.
And I'm missing. What am I missing? A power forward?
I think so.
I think I'm
Did you
missing
do a
power
point
forward.
guard?
I did a point guard. Yeah,
You
I
did
just picked
Steph,
Steph Curry.
Kobe, Bron,
I
Oh
did
and
Steph.
yeah. So yeah,
I
power
guess
forward.
I'll throw Giannis at the 4.
Alright, so what was your guess?
Ours. I'm not gonna lie.
What was your guess for the theme?
Well, no, you guys made it clear. You guys are picking small players at every position. You picked Ben Wallace, Wes Unseld, Isaiah, Muggsy. Like
So Josh fucked it up.
he picked
That was-
PJ Tucker, man.
No, the theme was players that are short for their position.
Okay.
And
Is
I
there
think
is there not a smaller big than Ben Wallace though? Like I'm trying to.
Ben Wallace is only like 6'8". You could say
6'9".
Rodman.
6'9". He's 6'9".
I went.
You could say Rodman.
I went with Wes
Brogdon.
Unseld. I think Wes Unseld's like the shortest center at like 6'7".
6'7". That's probably. I'm sure at some point somebody's like an actual starting center. Somebody's
Like
probably ran
PJ
like
Tucker
like,
played center for a couple.
Somebody's
games with
probably
Houston.
started a game with like a 6'5" or something like that. I'm sure it's happened.
I went off of
before,
2K DB. I went off people that had my team cards, and I just went to previous years and searched by position and
realized-
shortest.
At first, because
I
it didn't
realized
sound
that Ben
short at
Wallace-
first.
Does Ben Wallace even have a card this year? I might have fucked that
Not yet.
up also.
Oh, actually, does he? I don't know.
I'm not. I don't remember. I'm not sure. I think he does. Doesn't he have a?
I look in the player market real quick.
Maybe I'm
Yeah,
thinking
that-
about last year.
But that
I
was
think he has
my
a diamond.
goal. I
he
was
have a
trying to go
diamond?
biggest to small, so like center, power forward, small forward, because Ben Wallace doesn't think small center. You think defensive player of the year. You think players that can't shoot. But once you get down to like the shooting guard and point guard, it's obvious. And even AI as a shooting guard, you don't necessarily think short player. There's so much to think about AI.
Nah, because AI was so dominant. Like the height thing wasn't even. I mean, maybe it was talked about, but we just knew better than to even take him for granted or overlook him.
You guessed it by like round 3. So
Yeah, it took me a while.
We'll give you
It
that.
took me a while because at first I'm like, well, they're picking really solid players. You pick Ben and Wes Unseld. I'm like, well, there's some skills here. But then he said Muggsy and he said, I was like, okay, no, hold up.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get the shortest player in the draft out of the way. I'm gonna get.
And we do have a Ben Wallace, by the way. It's the Amethyst Legendary Path Ben Wallace.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
there
yeah,
we
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the secret draft. That's actually the first time we've done this game on here.
That was dope.
So-
If you guys, whenever you guys have the next guest, you got to do it. You got to do it. 'cause that
I
was
think
fun.
so too.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
so let's go into what everybody's gonna be talking about by the time this drops. Season 3. We're getting info tomorrow. So last time we guessed the level 40 reward.
Yeah.
Me and Josh did. We guessed Will. SGA,
That
we
actually
weren't even
guessed it.
close.
You guys guessed
we
the-
said
We guessed on
Will.
pod
Yeah.
before it
On
came
pod.
out.
Yep.
Okay.
So
We'll start there.
before we get there,
I'll get started. it started. I think, and I'm going based off of like other people's, and then I kind of like just stole their idea. So I know A-Dub said like a KG. I think he had mentioned.
Yeah.
He said Jimmy Butler. So there's 3 in my mind that makes sense. I think of Jimmy Butler because we haven't gotten one. So I can see a pink diamond Jimmy Butler. Somebody in my stream mentioned a Tatum, which we already have the Amethyst Tatum, so I'm not sure we're gonna get that. And then a KG. A KG would be would be solid. He's a power forward. I honestly think it's gonna be like a small forward. So Jimmy Butler to me would be my pick.
All right, real quick, Josh. You said you wanted to say something before. What was it?
I was just gonna say how you guys feel about the season theme being AI.
That's
He's
irrelevant.
just gonna be the free agent card.
the
Let's
free
see it.
agent, yeah.
Yeah.
Wemby was the season theme last year. They had him with a Martian
Everybody
helmet.
is freaking
Yeah.
out on
Shit.
Twitter over it
It
today.
didn't matter
Everybody's
shit.
freaking out. I
Man,
was
we
like,
ain't
that's
get
not gonna
shit.
be the level 40, man. Can y'all
Right,
calm
so
down?
don't
But
even, don't.
So
I didn't
for
know if you guys
me,
got baited
I'm going off the logic that normally the level 40 reward is going to be a solid card at a position we don't have too much of. In my opinion, that's normally how it goes. So I'm gonna go with KG. That's my pick. I did see it
KG's a
floating
good
around
pick.
Twitter also.
Yeah.
KG's a good player that's gonna draw some attention. They don't want to give you somebody that's like amazing at level 40, but they want to give you a player that's gonna get some runs. Because like with Wilt wasn't really replaceable unless you had Shaq until Kareem. And Wilt had some run. So I'm gonna go KG because KG would probably be would be power forward 1 until they drop somebody better, obviously.
All right, I'm looking. I want to find somebody different. All right, I could see.
I'll give you. Let me just give you some advice on that though before you make your pick. From what it looks like, it's typically like a big name player or someone that's at least an all-star
Hyped up,
caliber
yep.
player, right? It's got to be like an all-star caliber player. I don't feel like they're gonna give us kind of like a random. I don't feel like they're doing that
Now
for
this
level
one
40.
is a MyTeam All-Star. We're getting
Okay.
Ricky
Okay.
Davis.
Okay.
Okay. So
Listen. If you know anything about Ricky Davis and his SIGs, if they drop him and they juice him, and we get to see the Annies on 2KDB, yeah, I think people would be hyped from that. Now, from a point of view of just a casual player coming into the mode and seeing, level 40 Ricky Davis, I don't know how much hype that really
Yeah,
brings to
I just feel like for
Ricky
the My Team
Davis-
heads,
for the My
everybody.
Team heads. Oh yeah, for the My Team heads, 100%. I'm with you on
everybody.
that.
And so if
Yeah,
we
hell
get
yeah.
Ricky Davis, season 3 is gonna be one or two things. He's either gonna be in the player market or collection, or if we get him for the level 40, he's gonna be watered down. They're not gonna give us that good of a card. Ricky Davis on par with last year's Ricky Davis isn't gonna be a free card.
I don't know if I don't know if they get to water down the level 40 though. Like if you look at both level 40s, like Kyrie from day one, if you had Kyrie day one and you paid for level 40 or got level 40 quickly, he's the best point guard for a minute. Same thing with Will. Will drops, and obviously he's the competition to the Shaq. Whoever they drop, I don't think it'll be watered down. I don't necessarily think it'll be the best card in the game. I agree with you if that's kind of like the way you're headed with it. But I don't think they could water it down, especially if they're, because you can't water down a card that you're gonna grind for. Plus, you could pay for. Like they know people are gonna tier skip towards that card. So imagine you pay all this money, do the tier skips, and then the card is like a super average kind of just out there. Can't really have. I mean, I just think it's bad business. But hey, who knows? It's 2K. Yeah.
All right, so my two cards are interchangeable, but this second one is going to be for the mode rewards. The reason I went shooting guard for this one as opposed to the level 40 was because we know we're getting a Kobe come Christmas. Now, you know, it's not set in stone, but Kobe's coming. I think he's going to come for Christmas. But anytime they drop this level 40, not level 40, the mode rewards, better cards are coming at the same position. So, so that's why I'm saying my shooting guard is gonna be the game mode reward, and I'm gonna go with Jimmy Buckets.
Okay. Josh, go ahead, because I got to think about this one. I wasn't expecting it.
You know, I do think KG is gonna be one of them, so I kind of want to say KG here. But another name that I want to throw out there that I could see them doing is like a Rudy Gay.
Ooh, that's a really good one for the
Rudy Gay base been OP since like 2K19. So.
A pink diamond Rudy Gay, that would hell yeah.
I can see that.
I would grind for that too. I would definitely grind
for
that
sure.
card. Yeah. Okay. For the modes, let me think of someone. I gotta kind of go along those lines. You guys said names like Ricky Davis and Rudy Gay. What about a Tim Thomas? Can they do it again? Bring it back a Tim Thomas?
I don't know.
And
If they
that's
will
the
back.
thing.
Not back-to-back years, right?
I feel like they'll
No,
fuck
if
it
they
up.
bring in Tim Thomas again this year, he has to be one of those My Team legends. He has to be a Terry Dishinger type, you know, Danny Ferry type.
Which they just gave us the Terry. They just gave us the Amethyst Terry. I haven't heard much talk about him.
But didn't they change the SIGs?
They probably did, and that's what I'm saying. So they could do the same thing to Tim Thomas, kind of just be like, "Hey, you're gonna be average this year."
But that'd be fucked up.
Especially for
After what he was last year.
Oh my god, they've done that before, man. Like Hondo in 2K22, Splash killed everybody with him. Hondo was ass last year.
That card was insane, and and this year too, he's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, so it's like they've done it before.
Fair,
they'll give you an OP
to
card.
To be fair, Splash could kill me with the gold spud. Well, let's just call it what it is.
Yeah, but the fact is that card for him, it was actual meta. That was the meta for him.
That card was Tim Thomas of 2K22.
Killing with that shit. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really think of a name like that. I mean, it would be fun to get a Tim Thomas, but then again, I don't want to go back-to-back years with the same card, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Well, the only reason I said it's gonna be a shooting guard is because like we were excited for SGA, right?
Yeah.
But to be fair, SGA kind of lasted the whole season. Like, you know, I thought he was gonna get washed out by Magic. A lot of people say he's better than Magic. I thought he was gonna get washed out by Lonzo. A lot of people are saying he's better than Lonzo.
Yeah, he competes.
Yeah. So, but. I don't know. I know we're getting Kobe side. We haven't got a shooting guard besides Brandon Roy. For a reward.
Roy. I mean, PG is tough too. PG and we got the Diamond Jordan who's clamps. I think PG is the best shooting guard in the game right now, in my opinion. I think PG is just the best.
And I just think this Kobe's gonna be a set reward like the LeBron.
Kobe gonna be the best.
And they have to make him like last year's Kobe's cards were okay. But this year they gotta do it big.
I mean, if you played with the Sapphire and the Ruby Kobe,
Ruby Kobe was fire.
They're just cold. These cards are just cold as fuck. Imagine the pink diamond. Yeah.
Shout out to Cabrillo badging out Ruby Froby.
He badged them out.
Yeah, I think he has like. Does he have 10 plus Hall of Fame badges on it now?
Yeah.
He's committed.
The best Ruby Kobe in the game.
Yeah, his salary cap game's got to be crazy.
The thing is that Ruby Kobe and salary, especially if you got him badged out, he's him. He's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the Christmas promo coming up. That's gonna be kind of like the center of season 3.
That's the holidays, baby. That's the best time of the year too.
Thanksgiving, they did that. Like for me, Thanksgiving was like a 9 out of 10.
It was good.
It was great. Christmas, they gotta do it bigger. Last year.
Man, you said that and my brain went just instantly thought, but this is 2K we're talking about.
Yeah,
because it's so easy for them to drop the ball, man.
Because last season I was optimistic for the Halloween promo. Didn't do a damn thing. So then when I gave up, they brought the Thanksgiving promo. I was like, oh shit.
Now the vibes are high.
We got something here.
Yep.
But Christmas last year, that was like the best like holiday season for like the game modes. Halloween, they gave us like some trick-or-treat exchanges. Thanksgiving, I don't remember what they gave us for Thanksgiving, but Christmas, they did like a whole month long.
You get a player every time you log
in. They do the shit with the candy canes or whatnot. What year was that?
I think that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Because last year, all it was every time you logged in, it was a daily grind. It started like diamond, worked to pink diamond, and then it led to the opal band, which was one of the first opals in the game. And then you also had the 2-week grinds. No 2-week grinds.
That was, I think, after.
That was after.
But that was basically a 2-week grind because it was like
but it was
10
like
cards leading up to.
Yeah, so I think they might do Christmas big. Hopefully, I'm kind of banking on it because I want to keep this momentum going. I'm enjoying my team a lot right now.
I think they got to stick to what worked, right? I think there was a lot of hype around this Thanksgiving event, and it made sense. And with the exchanges, you kind of want to know what's available to you. It was so simple. Just grind out the event cards, and then you could stack up and get these packs. You could get this MT. You got the guaranteed diamond. I mean, it was jumping. This shit's perfect. Now you could do it a little bit maybe more festive. You know what I mean? As far as the theme or whatnot. But kind of stick to this formula because it works. Yeah, it's good. It's perfect.
For 3 days, instead of people talking shit about 2K, I saw more people posting their diamond pools.
Actually on the game. Grinding the game, like, and mostly, I mean, what was there negative to say? I mean, you got to be nitpicking. You got to nitpick. Yeah, you got to nitpick.
I pulled Maxi.
Exactly, you got to nitpick at that point. You weren't happy with the shit you pulled. Exactly. Yeah.
And
so if they do Christmas even like on par with Thanksgiving, I'll be happy.
It'll be solid.
Recreate it. They could copy.
They could literally do the same exact thing.
Christmas
LeBron equals Kobe, and make everything the same.
And you gotta remember, around Christmas time, that many more people are picking up the game, coming into the game. And, you know, maybe younger people that get the game gifted to them or whatnot. They're just gonna get this whole new audience, whole new amount of people coming into it. You want to have something to do.
And that's why what they did last year made so much sense. The daily grinds, like you grind for, Really Game wasn't one of the diamonds. There was a couple solid diamonds. There was Mike Miller. There was quite a few diamonds that were playable, and then you got the pink diamonds that like the Triple J was playable, and then it all led to the Opal Bam. If you put those cards together, you were able to form like a playable lineup, which made
somewhat
sense.
Good team.
Yeah, and which made sense with all the new players coming into the game.
Right.
So I would love to see him do something like that again. But like I said, just being like pessimistic, give me what you did for Thanksgiving.
Right.
Just
stick to the. That's what I said. Stick to what works. Stick to the formula.
In a perfect world, they would do what they did with Thanksgiving, as well as what they did with last year's Christmas. So if they gave us like every day you log in and you earn a card, and then if you get all the cards, you lock in for a player, and then all the exchanges on top of that.
Oh, dude,
That's it.
that'd be the perfect Christmas promo.
It's heaven. It's heaven.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
it's
even
heavenly.
so, like to make it the equivalent this year, instead of like ending in the opal, you do like you start with amethyst cards for like the first 3 days. You no, let's say 5 days. Next 5 days you get like lower tier diamond cards with like 92 overall diamond cards, and then you end with a pink diamond that nobody really cares for, but it's a pink diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at least make it playable. It doesn't have to be like best
A
card. in the game,
playable, a
just
playable card. It doesn't have to be the best card.
And,
Just a
and
playable
I think
card.
the only reason Bam wasn't playable is because he was so small. Was he 6'9"?
He was usable at the power forward. I mean,
Usable at the
yeah.
4. At the 4, yeah.
He was more there for just defense, but I mean, I ran him for a little bit. I think what people have been lacking is there's no reason to play with the reward modes being rubies.
The game, you gotta really like motivate yourself, drag yourself to play the game.
I don't know, y'all. I'm like 3 wins away from this Mike Conley, and I'm hyped as fuck.
Yeah, you're hyped.
For the ruby, not for the ruby, nah.
But like for real, do you see how hyped everybody got because there was a reason to play the game? There was something you.
I think that's why they brought the gauntlet into it. The gauntlet that gives you, which they're changing the modes. It'll be triple threat or it'll be clutch time. That's cool. That's solid. But for someone that wants to play the game every single day and not just when there's an event, I want these other modes to be worth my time too.
That's why I see the appeal of Gauntlet, because every game I play I want to be great at. But I just know 2K is not that for me. I'm not great. So I see the appeal of Gauntlet, but Gauntlet still didn't pull me away from my career. It didn't pull me away from the reg.
Yeah,
it didn't pull me away
because
from the park.
I guess a part of you, and you know what I mean, you're being somewhat realistic to knowing that you're probably gonna come up short and you're gonna invest all this time to maybe not get the card. And you know, some people might look at this and be like, oh, you just don't want to challenge yourself. Well, it's not that.
That's the thing. But
It's
I
not
love
that.
a challenge.
Exactly.
I love a challenge, but it's just like it's like, do I want, because rec and park
Your
is
time.
challenging.
You gotta select where you're gonna invest your time.
Yeah.
Ultimately. Right? So
Whereas,
you'd rather
like-
have fun at the rec or whatnot. Exactly.
And with the Thanksgiving, it was like you said, they put it out for you. You play this amount of time, you get this. I knew exactly. I'm gonna hop on for the weekend. I'm gonna grind my ass off for the weekend. I'm gonna get the 25k VC. I'm gonna get the free diamond player.
Yep.
And a call of the day. And then next thing you know, I'm playing domination trying to get this fucking LeBron.
Like
They suck me back in.
You could be brain dead to do that Thanksgiving promo. Like legit, I was playing on the remote play app. From like I was at work. If I had downtime at work, I would just play triple threat offline on the remote.
triple
yeah,
threat
and
offline.
get the event cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I got the 15 pieces without ever even touching my console. I was getting that shit from my phone. You could do that shit.
That's fire.
Like
that's fire.
Yeah, like
that's fire.
like you could be brain dead and do that. Like there should be something challenging, but there also should sometimes be something for the casuals because like I used to be decent in my team. Since I haven't played it so much, it took me like 6 or 7 games to get one clutch time win to get fucking Anthony Davis. I was about to throw my fucking controller through the wall.
Yeah,
every
it's a lot of
the same lineup.
That's gonna be the experience, especially the people that are playing online. You're gonna run into the people that are just those are the guys that, you know what I mean, actually sweat the game. That's gonna be the experience for the most part. It's gonna be a lot of triangle cuts and all that, you know.
Josh, I owe somebody an apology, but I don't know who it is. You got to remind me. Was it Hollow J that was the guest when I said people that only play offline don't deserve good shit? Was it Jay that was the guest?
It was
when I said
Jay
that?
or AW and said that.
That's fucked up.
Look, man.
So I apologize just based on this
You say some
because this
fucked
we
up
were
shit
talking
on
about
here.
we were talking about Gauntlet when I made that comment, right? And now that they dropped this Thanksgiving promo, not saying like, you know, you have to play offline to get it, it dragged me back in, you know.
Yeah. And you were doing it in offline modes, right?
Yeah, offline, triple threat
course.
offline all day.
Oh, look
And
at you. Look at you.
So whoever I said that to,
Hypocritical.
hypocritical as fuck. As a motherfucking
man,
like.
that's crazy.
Nah, but that just
thought I'd
shows
see
you
the
it was
day.
a good event. At the end of the day, it's a good thing because it shows you they did a good thing, and that's the kind of event we want to see for the mode. Yeah.
Now, never mind. Let me keep my mouth shut. Josh,
Yeah.
you know exactly.
I don't know what you were gonna say, but you're always saying something out here. You gonna piss somebody off. You always got something to say.
I was gonna say now, Splash, you gotta see me.
All right, yeah.
No,
This dude, this dude wants to be put in one of Splash's Twitter
he's
rants
gonna give
so
you.
bad.
He's literally gonna give you a spread You're gonna start up with a 20-point spread,
Nah,
and you're not
I'm gonna need more than that.
He's gonna score every possession, bro.
Look, I need a 20-point spread, and we're playing clutch time.
And you gotta play with only your left hand.
Yeah, and you gotta play with all rubies. That's it.
Oh man,
You always got something to say to Splash. Like he wouldn't come in here and pop you by 700
But like
points.
I said,
Is he playing? Is he playing that much my team this year with no 250K?
I saw he was streaming earlier saying he was going for
talks
Shay.
about it.
He talks about the mode, but not really. Like, is he? Because I mean, what's the reason for like comp players?
Streams. Yeah, I don't watch the streams, so I don't know.
I feel like comp players they're better off. I think there's like a super nice play now tournament for like $1 million or whatnot.
Yeah, I think he won a play now tournament already.
He won. I think it was like 5 separate 100K ones before the million. And he won one of the big ones. So he. Won that.
Oh, yep. So he cashed out. That's fire. That's fire.
Man, these Twitter trolls are never gonna win because this man's just gonna keep showing the fucking checks.
He's gonna have checks,
and he just
after
keep getting
checks
more
after
checks to show.
checks.
It's like these Twitter trolls, they got nothing for him at this point because he got a new check.
Oh,
every
you
week.
talking about Splash? Yeah. He be getting into it with people on there.
All it takes is like, don't talk to me unless you won a tournament. That's not your local GameStop.
Yeah, he always brings out the past, the what is it, the 250K check, right?
And now he's got more checks to pull up. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Y'all
But
ain't
people
winning
don't
this one.
understand though. People don't understand. Like he takes this shit serious. It's not on some casual shit. He looks at all the intricacies and details of the game. That's how he approaches it. You know. So when he judges this shit, it's coming from the point of view of someone that knows the fucking flaws in and out. He can sit there and complain all day, 24/7. If you don't like it, that's cool. But trust is coming from a place of someone who has the experience to judge this shit. You know.
So with Splash, I put it like. Because I used to play a competitive Madden back in the day. I used to win pretty big money on Madden. Like, not like 250K money, but I paid my rent
some bread.
Madden.
That's fire.
So I will say the difference between if Splash is a 5 in my team, I was a 3 in Madden.
Okay.
Meaning I knew all the plays to run. I knew the blitzes to run. But there's a difference between knowing what to run and, like you said, knowing the intricacies of the game.
Yeah.
So I can recognize that. Splash will wash me. I just like to talk shit. That's all that is.
There's levels to it because to my IRLs, I look like Splash. But to some sweaty people, I'm ass. Like I said, it took like 6,
you're
7
a cakewalk.
games.
Yeah, to someone who games this shit and just like manipulates the game a certain way. To us, they'll load up against us and they'll be like, they know what we're doing, they know what we're running, they know how to stop it, they know how to score every play. Like it's just what it is. We're basically like, AI to them.
Like we said, Ty Debo paved the way. Last podcast we said Ty Debo paved the way for like YouTube content creators that are comp on 2K.
Yeah,
Ty Debo was literally teaching this shit on his YouTube channel that he knew how to stop.
I think, which I think is a good thing. People complain about, that's why it's so sweaty. I don't think you could attribute that to like one specific person posting tutorials or just posting gameplays and you've seen certain things. It's more of like, it don't matter if you're seeing him do it. You're not gonna do it to that level, for the most part. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That was the difference between the 3
and the 5, correct. But I just think it's good because ultimately, and this is the part that people need to understand, by viewing and watching those videos and tuning into those streams, you are going to get better because you're going to pick up on a couple of things. So you might go from being a shitty casual to now I can get a couple of wins. You know what I mean? I'm not that sweet anymore. But then again, there's levels, like you said. There's tiers.
If Ty Debo labbed with me for an hour,
you would get better.
I would get way better.
You would get better.
But the amount of knowledge guys like him, Nike, Splash, what they have.
Again, the details.
That's hours and hours and hours.
And it's knowing the flaws and understanding that there's certain things that you just... Like, for example, when I play the game, there's things that I know I can't do, but I still try to do them. You understand that? Like, I want to get this stop a certain way. I want to get this bump. And I know realistically the game is not coded to allow me to do it. I'll still go for it. These guys, they don't. They know what not to do and stick to that script.
To the point where if they see a certain animation, sometimes they'll call a timeout. Like
100%. They'll just stop it because they know it exactly. It's like it's better than giving this guaranteed bucket away. I'd rather follow you right now. Reset this half court offense. Exactly. Yep.
All right. So to wrap it up, what can they do in season 3 like I said, I'm pretty hype. I'm riding the big high going into season 3. We'll make this a 2-parter. What could they do to keep that high? And this decision you're gonna play regardless, but like, what can they do to fuck it up?
Oh man, I don't think they could fuck it up more than it already is to me, because I think the fuck ups. One, the gameplay is horrid in my opinion, so that's not gonna change. The gameplay is what it is. Content wise, I don't think they could fuck up. You know what I mean? I don't think they're gonna fuck up.
Look who you're talking about.
Well, yeah, but I'm just going based on history. I typically like what they do with the content. As far as like if they living up to expectations though, for like the holiday, for the Christmas event, they cannot do something that's less than what they just did for the Thanksgiving event, because that was such a W. I mean, Thanksgiving is cool, but in my mind, like the way that I view, it's not Christmas. The way that I view life, that's literally the best time of the year. And people are not, you know, they're home from work. They take days off. Mm-hmm. Kids are, you know what I mean, at home for 2 weeks or whatnot. It's the best time to be gaming or whatnot. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, the event got to be popping. So if they don't deliver, that would be the one thing that'll make the season feel like shit. It would be that. And then also the rewards. If we go and we have all the rewards for the modes or all Ammies, that's going to be kind of a letdown, which I can see them doing.
Well, I can for sure see them. Like the game mode rewards, I can still keep it a buck. If they do rubies, that'd be outrageous. But yeah, they're not going to be higher than Ammies. They're not going to be higher than Ammies.
And that right there is going to bother me, because I know we're ultimately looking at pink diamonds this season. The diamonds should be what we're striving to get for getting those 50 wins, those 100 wins, or whatever it is. But yeah, it's probably going to be amethyst.
And then what could make it be something that you're not expecting that they could do to make it be even better?
Ooh, wow. I mean, in a perfect world where random things just happen, they slap an auction house on there. That's unrealistic, right? As far as doing something cool, I guess. I mean, just do more of that, like the D-Wade shit. The D-Wade shit. Do more of that. Yep. Mm-hmm. Those cards that could actually run for you, and they're basically guaranteed if you just do it. I want more of that. That'll be dope.
But to be fair, they gave us D-Wade and AD this season.
That's what I'm saying. Do more of that. Just do more of that.
How much of that can they do?
Shit, if they're giving away old cards, they could do it.
They're old cards, or you can introduce, like D-Wade when they introduced him, he was new or whatnot. You can introduce new cards that run, but are still not better than the shit that's in the player market. You know what I mean? Yeah, like Wade is not the top guard. He's not. You know what I mean? I think most people would pick SGA over him, or Lonzo, or even Harden because of the offense. Wade is a really solid card, though. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So do more of that. That shit would be fire.
All right, Josh. Let me get an upper and a downer.
All right, now I'll start with the upper. Kind of piggybacking on what he just said. I think what they should do every weekend, do what they just did with AD. It doesn't always have to be on the like level of an AD, but every weekend, play certain modes or get certain challenges done and get an amethyst, get a diamond card, give you something to work towards. Because I feel like that's the biggest struggle. There's never really anything to grind for, because the game mode rewards are ass. Besides the main reward,
the top card, right?
Yeah. So if you give people something to do, that's why I got back on my team this week. There was something to do, because I know I'm never going for SGA, but there's something to do. I've won an AD for over a whole season. Never wanted to buy him, so I was like, you know what? Hey, he's free. I'm gonna go out and get him. Give us cards like that. Give us amethyst. Give us diamonds. Like, give us something.
So give us a couple guys that you have in mind, because I got a few in mind that they could do that won't be game breaking, but that will be, you know, enough to get me on the game.
Like Paul George. Like, if you could grind a bunch of challenges, get Paul George one day, or let's see, who's other cards that came out this season that
they could do like a Scotty Barnes, like a Scotty Barnes.
I was thinking Scotty.
Lonzo.
Yeah. Lonzo at some point. Yeah.
I think
look, John Wall. John Wall, because I don't think his usage rate in the community is that high. I don't think that many people use him, so it's a perfect way to make people want to.
Lonzo would have to come towards the tail end of the season like they did AD.
Yeah, towards the back end.
Lonzo couldn't come early.
Yeah, John Wall's Showtime, just like AD was. So I mean, maybe there's a theme to that. I don't know, but like, give us something to work with. Like, give us something to grind for besides the main grind, because that's what everybody's issue was with the trophy case last year. Everything you did was for the trophy case, and if you weren't grinding trophy case,
there was no reason to play the game.
I made this point. Trophy case is shitting on what they got for game mode rewards this year.
Well, yeah, because you got a bunch of different players adding up to that end game. Like that.
Yeah, but that trophy case shit was ass though. I ain't gonna lie. I hated
would say
the trophy case.
The trophy case sucked, but just based like if they did trophy case instead of game mode rewards, like instead of SGA, if they did trophy case but kept all the other content the same, I'd prefer it that way.
You prefer
like,
it that
there's
way?
what 8, 9. There's 8 or 9 game modes. That was 8 or 9 pink diamonds you were getting versus 1 diamond.
Yeah. But even
like,
put it in perspective. So put it in perspective. Let's lower it to what it is now. Would you prefer to get the rubies you're getting now plus SGA, or the amethyst? Because they were only 1 tier below. No, they were 2. No, it was pink diamonds to opals. So we'd be getting amethyst for every diamond.
I remember the Larry Bird being ass and all that. He was like one of the top cards,
but
right?
Bird was the only one that was ass. Tim
Yeah,
Duncan
Bird
was
was
nice.
ass. Tim
Dr.
Duncan
J
was
was
cool.
Dr. J was amazing.
But you
Jimmy
gotta
Butler-
remember, you grinded for that shit for so long before you could even get those cards.
But Jimmy Butler was
Yeah.
great for his time.
The pink diamonds,
Jimmy was cool.
like the pink diamonds,
Jimmy
was
was
there
cool.
too.
Anthony Davis was great for his time. And then all
it had its things. I'll give it that. It had its things, but I wasn't a fan of it. I mean,
I wasn't a fan.
I'm
of
not
it
a fan.
either, but
I'm not a
this.
fan of what we have now. I'm not a fan of this either
Yeah.
with like the rubies. I'm not a
just
fan of
saying
that either.
Like out of the two, I think the last year's trophy case was the lesser of two evils.
I was literally thinking of that phrase.
Yeah.
It's like you got to pick between two evils. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. It's not good, but I don't know. I feel like out of those trophy case cards, there was 30 of pink diamonds. There were probably like 6, 7 that were gonna be good, and you could pick who you were gonna get. Now it's like, say you're set at the point guard position, SGA's not gonna he's nothing for you now.
Yeah.
And I will say the starting 5 just from the Bulls division alone ran for me for like 3 seasons. Big Z, Jermaine O'Neal, Jimmy Butler, Derrick Rose, and Rip Hamilton.
The D Rose, I remember the D Rose was solid.
That set ran for me for a while.
But yeah,
But
so
Let's not harp on.
yeah, I just like
trophy
give
case.
people something to play for, because like for
Consistently,
somebody who's
every week.
casually playing my team, I'm not gonna get SGA. So
Yeah.
I'm only playing. There's nothing for me to work towards besides just having fun, and I don't have fun getting back cut all game every game.
play. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's
Yes.
like,
So-
if you give us something to play for, I'll play it. I showed them
Yeah.
like this last weekend. If there's something to play for, I'll play.
All right, so for me, my upper best case scenario would be they do the Christmas event like they did Thanksgiving plus last year's event.
That'd be
Like
so
Josh
fire.
said,
That'd be so
not gonna
fire,
happen probably, but that'd be like a perfect case scenario. Daily login challenges for a card, not necessarily pink diamonds, but ending in diamonds, plus a fire event on Christmas Eve and Christmas. Because Christmas Eve is a Sunday, so that you could even do like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then plus like the lead up to it will be fire. My downer would be if it turns out to be like Halloween. If they just say, here's your 2 sets, it adds up to be Kobe. Here you go.
Yeah, I hope. I don't think though. I don't think they're gonna fuck up the Christmas event. I think they're gonna have something nice for us. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna do as much as what you said, like combining everything, giving us the perfect storm. That would be
too
fire.
fire.
That would be fire. That would be fire. I don't think they're gonna do all that. But if they just live up to what they did on Thanksgiving with some new players, and then I think the community will be happy.
But
We'll
if they
stand by
did
it.
do both, that would be enough to fire. I think that'd be enough to
Where
shut
everyone will
everybody up.
praise it. Everyone will praise it. And
Yeah.
bro, we need that. I mean, I'm gonna be selfish here and speak as a content creator. We need some shit to spark this. Pack openings are dead. No auction house. The whole sniping community is gone from the game. You do something like this and you deliver, it brings people back.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. So, Josh, you want to hit him with the final question?
All right, now you're a big fish in this My Team community, so I don't know.
And
how
I
we're
don't
gonna
say
stop
all
it.
that.
So,
I don't say all that.
So who do we have to get on here next? Who's somebody we should go after?
Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Man.
Wait, you didn't
see-
get the best part, but
But
Whoever
I gotta
it is,
help
you
you.
gotta help
I gotta
us,
help
yeah.
you bring them on.
And it doesn't have to be My Team if you don't want it to. It's up to
Nah,
you.
I would want it to be. I would want it to be my team. Look, I'm gonna mention Oko Dre. He's not really doing my team content like that, but his channel is massive now.
And didn't he just? I could have swore he like just tweeted, like
He's
within the
made a new
past
channel.
like week or so, that he was gonna move away from my
He's
team.
moving
right?
away from my team, but he's still sticking with like modded 2K uploads, and I think it'll be
Okay.
a good person for you guys to have on and ask him other things, not necessarily my team related, but how to
Just
grow
about
a
the
channel
game.
and things like
Yeah.
that. Nah, yeah, because what he's doing, like, look at his numbers on YouTube. It's
They're
been like
insane.
it's been a blessing for him. So that I think that'll be a dope person. I don't know if he's gonna want to stick around for an hour and a half, mostly talking my team, but I'll try to get him on because I think he'll be good for you guys to see somebody who's doing it like that right now on the YouTube stratosphere, and then somebody that plays the game a lot. You guys already had. I mean, Matt Mojo's now doing. He's doing football. You guys already had him.
We had A-Dub. We had
A-Dub,
we
which
had
is my
Hollow
guy.
J.
Yeah, PMC.
Who do you guys want? I'll help you guys get whoever y'all want.
Oh, there we
Who y'all
go.
want? Yeah, I'll help y'all.
Someone mentioned, I think AW also mentioned Most. I would love to get Most on here also.
You want Mose?
Yeah,
I got
that'd
y'all
be
on
fine.
that. Mose is pulling up. I think he got 90,000 subs. He bought a crack. I know he's working towards that plaque. So I'm gonna say Mose Ballin. That's gonna be my pick.
there we go.
Oko Dre would be a good get for you guys as far as like speaking on YouTube. So Oko Dre, I'm gonna mention him, and then I'm Mose. Reach out to Mose, say Dcentric recommended you, and then I'll shoot him a DM too. I'll definitely.
Most def. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. That's gonna be fire. All right,
Yes, sir.
so before we head out, as always, I gotta get a pic for a thumbnail real quick. If y'all want to pose for it, real quick.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do
All
it.
right, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool.
Yes, sir.
As always, I appreciate everybody coming by. Dcentric, I appreciate you being a great guest, man. AW recommended you, and you didn't disappoint at all, man. Fire episode. Josh, anything you want to end off with?
Nah, let's just keep the good vibes rolling with my team, man. Just stay on the high note, man. They can't let this momentum die down.
All right, D, anything you want to end off on?
Nah, fellas, thank you guys for having me. It was a blast. I'm glad I did it. As soon as the video goes live, I'm getting the link, slapping it on Twitter, my community tab on YouTube, sending the people over so they can watch it. So
There we
thank
go.
you guys
I
for having me,
appreciate
man.
you, Brody.
Appreciate you,
Yes,
man.
sir.
All right, everybody
All right,
that
fellas.
actually watched all the way to the end, I appreciate y'all. We got some regulars in this bitch. Like, we got some people that are actually in these comments watching these shits. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm not gonna say all the names, too many to go off, but you know who I'm talking to. So as always, y'all be safe. Peace.
Peace.